Hi guys, Aaron with Green the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, so this week I went with oceans. So you've got the turtle in the ocean, you've got the pig swimming in the ocean, and you've got that really beautiful artistic shot of the ocean. So as always, choose one, whatever you're attracted to, watch that reading, and that's your reading for the week. I have had questions about whether you can go back and watch past readings. Yes, of course you can. And sometimes I've had people that have said they've asked a question, then picked a reading and got a bit of a reading from it, so feel free. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me via thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or on any of the socials. I recommend Facebook Messenger, it's just the easiest, The Green Psychic on Facebook. I do 30-minute and 60-minute phone readings. I have an international client base, so I work outside the normal hours. By appointment, we can always set something up. Also, I will be live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Australian time on TikTok. So if you're around and you've got TikTok, feel free to jump on and say hi. But this reading, Sunday night reading, is about choosing which of the ocean pictures you're attracted to. Pick that one, and let's get into it. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so if you chose this picture of the ocean with the turtle, this is your reading. Okay, so I am going to look off camera because I've had to rearrange a few things. I just want to make sure that I'm getting everything in frame. Okay, so your overall card this week is the Younger Woman card. Okay, so this is actually a good card. This is, yep, that'll do. This is freedom. This is breaking free of things and the weight of the world lifting off your shoulder. So look, I know it's end of it's tax time now, so this could allude to getting a tax return back, or stressing about your tax and it being okay and finally it's over and done with and it's good and it's fresh. I'm using this as an example, so there is a lot of freedom there. Okay, now your first card out is money. It's prosperity. It's good things coming in and in abundance. So again, I feel like that, I know not everybody rushes out to do their tax on the 1st of July, but a lot of people do. So I do feel like that there is a bit of money coming in. I feel like that there's also information coming around. There's a lot of financial advice flying around about how to save money for next year. So this is really good, but in general this is abundance. This is loans being repaid, money coming in, maybe a win on the lotto, something like that. Okay, next card over is the work card. So this is, look, you still have to put your head down, your bum up. There's still work to be done. Sometimes when we come into a little bit of extra cash, because of the society and the way the world is, we like to kind of sit back and go, oh, well, I could live off this money and I don't have to work and I don't have to do anything and I can rest and relax and do whatever I want. Don't fall into that, because money doesn't last forever. In the way we're talking, you need to keep working, you need to keep pushing yourself, you need to keep if there's stuff that you need to put in place in order to have a bigger tax return next year, then sort that plan out now and go ahead and do that, because you'll thank yourself in 12 months time. Okay, but there is work to be done. That could also include doing the tax return. Okay, the last card is a surprise, and look, for most people this is going to be a pleasant surprise. Okay, this is going to be, again, this is money coming in, it not being as bad as you thought. Yes, this is very tax centric for this for you guys at the moment, but it's not. It's also like this is money coming in some sort of fashion. There is celebration. This isn't you being celebrated, this is you celebrating. This is you, yeah, I can afford to do this, or yeah, that problem's done with, or yeah, there is celebration there for you. Okay, so overall, good reading. Yeah, so if you do want a full reading, you can contact me via email, thegreenspsychic@gmail.com, or via the social medias. I do 30-minute and 60-minute phone readings. I have an international client base, so I do work outside the normal hours. So regardless of where you are in the world, we can organize a time. And I will be live tonight on TikTok at 7 p.m. Feel free to come past and say hi. Apart from that, enjoy your week. It looks like a good one ahead. See you guys. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, the Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. Okay, so if you chose the pig in the ocean swimming, then this is your reading, and I think that is so cute, by the way. Okay, so, alright, your overall card is the winter card, okay? So it is, I'm just lining this up on the other camera. Oh, whoops. Okay, so I'm going to redo that. Your winter card is normally about protection, keeping your walls up, hibernating. Look, it's almost like you're hiding away, okay? Well, it's almost like you need to hide away. Not because there's anything particularly wrong, there may be, but this is kind of like, I feel like normally when this winter card comes up, it's not about outward dangers. It's not about protecting yourself from the outside world. It's more like looking after yourself, nurturing yourself, taking that moment to have 5 minutes to yourself, sit down, have a coffee, and start to recharge. Okay, so this is kind of like, look, you need to pull your energy back towards yourself, because you're running low or empty on energy right now, and the best way you can help other people and do everything you need to do is take some time for yourself. Okay, I often explain to people about good karma and how it's people see it the wrong way. So in this situation, you might need to rest and relax and recover from a recent illness, but somebody needs a hand moving. So instead of taking that time to rest, you go over and help them move their lounge and whatever, and you exhaust yourself. Okay, we think that's good karma because we're helping somebody out, but that's not the way the universe sees it. The universe sees it as, you know that you need to rest right now, but you're going and doing something that's going to exert yourself and take, that's not good karma. That is you hurting yourself. The universe doesn't reward that. Okay, so like, it's all about balance and moderation. Sometimes we need to push ourselves to go and help people, sure, but this is saying right now you need to take care of yourself. Okay, now the first card out is, look, this is the overseas travel card and it's upside down, so it is saying exactly that. Don't travel, stay home, hibernate, get your energy back. There's a lack of movement around you right now, so it's kind of like the perfect time to be taking that time for yourself and recharging. Okay, because it's like you open the door and it's like you're facing everybody else's problems and they're all coming at you, like they're the paparazzi, and I need your help and I want this and I'm going through this, and you just need to take a step back and get your energy back together. Again, you can't help anybody else if you can't help yourself. Okay, or you shouldn't. Alright, so the next card, this is good. This is kind of serious. Okay, so there is good communication coming, but this is important communication coming. I'm feeling, look, the communication card is also legal card, the legal paperwork card. I actually feel like that this is saying that there is some sort of a document that you're going to sign. You might not be happy about it, but it is for the best. So this could be, unfortunately, it could be talking about a divorce or a separation. You're going your separate ways. You don't really want to sign it because it's admitting that it's over, but at the end of the day, it's the best thing for you because that's closure and it'll help you move on. Okay, so that's the perfect way I could sum that one up. But I do feel like that there is some sort of an agreement, some sort of contract, some sort of paperwork that you're going to have to sign, but there also is a lot of communication coming for you about what's right for you, what the next step for you should be, like advice. Okay, now the last card here is the older man card. Okay, so look, this is upside down. So the older man card, in its rightful state, being up, the right way up, shows us that we have learned from the past and that we can move forward confidently without hitting rock bottom. Okay, this being upside down is kind of crawling out of rock bottom, getting through all the mess, and that's normally what it symbolizes, and it still does in this reading. But what I really am being drawn to is really I feel like it's kind of like, well, I'm back in this situation. I thought I learned, I should know better, but I'm back in this situation. So this is where it's like, really take time to get your energy together, because even if you're agreeing with me and going, yeah, I help people way too much and then I have nothing left for myself, I've got to stop doing that. During the week, you might automatically be helping somebody and, oh shit, I know I shouldn't be doing this. It's kind of that. So, excuse my language. So it is kind of a learning opportunity. Don't beat yourself up about it. Sometimes, especially when we are good people and we want to help, it actually becomes nerve-inducing, or we get a bit of anxiety when it's like, look, I know you need my help, but I need time to myself. Because that translates as, I'm not doing anything and I could help you, but I'm just not going to. That's what narcissists do. That's not what I'm telling you to do. What I'm telling you is that you need recovery. You need to get that energy back together, and then you can help people once you're okay. All right, it's kind of like you're recovering from the flu or COVID. You might be negative now and you might be getting your strength back. Doesn't mean you can go out and help somebody move houses. You still need to recover, and that's not selfish. That is looking after yourself, which is, I'm telling you this because I don't feel like the people that are watching this normally take care of themselves first. It's normally a last resort. So alright guys, well I will leave it there. If you do want a full reading, I do 30-minute and 60-minute phone readings over the internet. You can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or by the social medias. Facebook Messenger is probably the easiest. Just look for The Green Psychic on Facebook. And I will be live on TikTok at 7 p.m. So if you're around, feel free to come past and say hi. Thanks guys. Hi guys, Aaron Leaf Green, The Green Psychic. Thank you for joining me again on a Sunday night for your free triple deck reading. There goes that card. Okay. No, I've got to pick it up. Hold on. I'll use this as your overall card. Oh, okay, Spiritual Path card. Before we actually get into it, if you did choose the artistic ocean view picture, then this is your reading. Now, as you can tell, that threw itself out, so this is actually good for you guys this week. This is like look, if you're not already on your spiritual path, meaning what is going to bring you happiness and what you're supposed to do, destined to do, fate, all of that, if you don't feel like that you're living that at the moment, it's very close. It's like, even if you have no idea what your spiritual path is, it's very close. There's going to be something that's just automatically going to lead you to it. So there's multiple footsteps on this card. And I am feeling that different people are at different stages of the spiritual path, but this is a very good card. This is a very good, you're on your way. Now, I'll be honest, I'm expecting challenges here, because being on your spiritual path does not mean that life is hunky-dory and there's not going to be any challenges. But this travel card is upside down, so it's kind of like a lack of movement here. So it could be that you're finding your spiritual path, what you're meant to do with your life, what's going to bring you happiness at this point in your life. It might be simply that you have an idea of what that is, but you're not in a position to do anything about it at the moment, okay? So hypothetically, the thing that's going to bring you the most amount of happiness is moving overseas and starting a new life. Like, everybody wishes to run away and do that. I don't, but like, I've always wanted to live in Hawaii, so I'm going to move to Hawaii, and that's going to bring me happiness and success. Oh geez, I don't have the money to move right now. That's what this card is saying. So like, even if you can't physically pick up and move to Hawaii right now, it is kind of like, do your research, find a location over there. How much are the prices? Are there any, do you need to get a visa? Like, you can do a lot of work behind the scenes, even if it feels like you can't just pick up and go, all right? Again, metaphor, but there may be blocks that are stopping you achieving your goals at the moment, but there's always work you can do in the meantime until something frees up, okay? Now, sorry, I'm not even going to discuss what that was. It was just a flicker of something, and I'm like, is that on the screen, or is it? Yeah, anyway, the next card is a sex card. It's upside down. So this is a desired card. It's about desire and passion. It's upside down. So look, really what this is saying, what I'm picking up, is I feel like that you are going to be pretty bummed this week. It could be that you finally decide what you want to do, or there's an opportunity that you're like, oh, that'd be awesome, but you're not in the means, you don't have the means to go for that opportunity, something's holding you back, there's a bit of a gap there. So it's not a desired outcome. That's where it's like being a bit butthurt by the situation. But what you've got to understand is these things are in place in order to motivate you and push you, and not to bum you out so that you go, oh, well, I give up, I'm not going to do that. No, you've got your spiritual path, you've got your happiness right in front of you, you can see it. You might not physically be able to do anything about it right now, but make plans towards getting to wherever it is you want to go. If finances is what's stopping you, then look for another job, better paying job. Maybe there are opportunities where you can take 6 months or 12 months to go work on a cruise ship, where you're out at sea for 8 months a year and you earn some really great cash. You know, there are ways to get to where you want to go. If you really want to get there, you'll find a way. And that's what this is saying. Don't look, it's okay to be bummed, but don't let it get to you. Use it as motivation once you get through the bum stage, you know. Okay, the last card is the balance card. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This negativity, this being bummed, it's going to balance itself out. It's going to balance you out. You are going to be able to tell, okay, well, this sucks. I want to do this. I can't right now, so I need to change this, 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 and this. This is balance. This is when you're thinking clearly. I need to make these changes. This is working. This isn't working. You know, you get rid of what's not working and you keep what is. Work on what is. Go for a new, try something new. Try something different. Change a little thing here. Even the good stuff. Tweak it a little bit, that's whatever's working for you, to see if you can do a little bit more. So hypothetically, if you're putting like $50 away a week in your savings for a savings account, maybe try putting in $60 and see how you go, like if that has been working. There's little things that you're going to be able to go through, and it's up to you, nobody else, and it's up to you to go, no, that's not working, need to get rid of that. That is working. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a moment. This is so I need to tweak this a little bit, and then when things are really starting to work out for you, you can go back to the good stuff and go, okay, this is working. How can I don't know what all the business jargon is, but how can I increase how good this is working? What can I do to make it even better than what it is? So this is where the balance comes, and you will make it towards your spiritual path. Okay? Guys, I really hope that helped. I'll leave it there. If you do want a full reading, you can contact me at thegreenspsychic@gmail.com or by any of the socials. I suggest Facebook Messenger, easiest, under The Green Psychic. I do 30-minute and 60-minute phone readings. I have an international client base, so wherever you are based in the world, I work outside the normal hours. We can organize a time. Other than that, I'm live every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on TikTok, so feel free to come and have a gander, say hi, and look, I hope you have a good week, and until next week, blessed be.